After ringing in 2025 with a perfect 3-0 weekend at the Sisters Shootout, Henley takes a trip back up Highway 97 to face 5A Redmond. Hello, everybody. Matt Bowling here with you on mybasin.com. This game was originally scheduled for a 6:30 start, but the JV game ran long. So just now introducing the starting lineups. For Henley, it's the usual suspects: Kennedy Modine, Preston Shade, Lily Fassell, Michaela Schroeder, and Anna Harper. For Redmond, it's Aslan Ure, Dylan Cheney, Aspen Morris, Mylena Norton, and Freya Snow. Henley, the number 4 team in 4A with an 8-1 record. Redmond, the number 7 team in 5A with a 6-5 record. Record may seem unimpressive, but the schedule has been tough for the Panthers. 3 of their 5 losses were to 6A opponents, and the other 2 were to the number 1 and number 2 teams in 5A, Crater and Silverton. Crater also handed Henley their only loss of the season back on December 17th. This will be the 3rd time in 4 years these teams have met. All of those games have been at Redmond. Did not play last year, as Henley won the 4A championship and Redmond made its first semifinal in school history. Hornets win the tip-off and we're underway. It's Preston Shade handing it to Kennedy Modine. Over to Fassell. Fassell. Back to Shade. Looking for Schroeder on the block. She goes underneath to Harper, who lays it up and in. Pass ahead to Snow. Snow going to work on Harper. Can't get the turnaround to fall. It's Schroeder bringing it up court to Shade. Shade to Harper, open for a mid-range. That rattles in. Back-to-back buckets to start the game for Anna Harper, and Henley's out to a 4-0 lead. Looking for a lane to the hoop, now pulling up. Missing the shot was Cheney. Fassell grabbed the rebound. Shade to Fassell. Fassell is going to be called for a travel here. Inbound to Mylena Norton. And now we've got a foul called. It's on Preston Shade, and that's the first foul call of the game. Inbound is off the leg of Shade, so Redmond will get another chance at it. Aslan Ure inbounding. Gets it to Cheney. Over to Morris. 3 for Cheney is an air ball. Ends up out of bounds. Hornets will take possession. Pass is tipped out by Ure. This will be the 3rd 5A opponent of the season for Henley. As I mentioned, they lost to Crater on December 17th. They beat Caldera at the Sisters Shootout. And now the Hornets turn it over. Morris fouled, and she will shoot 2 free throws. It's on Preston Shade. That is her second. 2 fouls in the first minute 40 for Preston Shade. And it looks like she's going to check out. Aspen Morris misses the first free throw as Shade is replaced by Senya Campos. Morris goes 0 for 2 at the line. Henley's 4-0 lead remains in place. Modine in some trouble. Gets it to Fussell. Harper in the corner. Pulls a 3 and connects. Anna Harper is feeling it tonight. She's got all 7 points and grabs the rebound off the miss. Campos with space. Dumps it underneath to Schroeder, but she can't reel it in. Mason Porter and Bergen Porter check in for the Panthers, who now trail 7-0. This is Bergen Porter. Over to Ure. Ure guarded by Senya Campos, looking for some help. Gets it to Mason Porter, who pulls a long 3 off the back rim. But the offensive rebound will not result in a bucket. Ahead to Campos, but she can't reel it in. It's off her hands. Bergen Porter inbounds to Norton. Norton brings it up to Bergen Porter. Mason Porter turns it over. Lily Fussell the takeaway. Fussell to Modine. Modine for 3. No good. Harper gets the rebound and puts it up off the glass. Anna Harper 9, Redmond nothing. Henley ball as the rebound goes out of bounds. Referee stopping to reset the shot clock. You truly could not have asked for a much better start if you're Henley. 9-0, 4:35 to go in the first quarter. Campos wide open, misses the 3. Fussell grabs the rebound. Off the front of the rim, ball is loose, kept in by the Panthers. Nevaeh Villa whips it down low for Nickel. Back out to Riley Morris. Drive kick. Foul on Henley. That'll be the 3rd on the Hornets. It's on Lily Fussell. Dylan Cheney checking back in for Mason Porter. At the top of the key, Bergen Porter drives and draws a foul. Redmond thinks the bucket should have counted. It's on Schroeder. That's her first. Halfway through the first quarter, and Henley has 4 fouls. Every one after that will be Redmond free throws for the rest of the quarter. Corner 3 is blocked, I think. Campos might have gotten a hand on it. Out of bounds, it will be Henley ball. Harper inbounds it. Modine to Campos. Sends it to Harper. Harper to the rack. Fouled. It's on Dylan Cheney. So Anna Harper, who has all of the points so far in this game, will try to extend Henley's lead further. She misses the first free throw as 3 subs come in for the Panthers. One more free throw coming for Anna Harper. Misses. Vassell chases down the rebound. Gets it to Senya Campos. Campos underneath Harper. She gets it back. Aslan Porter. Underneath is Freya Snow. And she will shoot 2 free throws. Freya Snow, a 6'1" sophomore. Definitely a matchup problem underneath. As well as Aspen Morris, who's just checked in. She's a 6-foot senior. Snow makes the second free throw to get Redmond on the board. They're still down by 10 with 3:05 to go in the first quarter. Campos, Harper, mid-range, rims out. Snow gets the rebound. Ahead is Riley Morris, and she makes the layup. So there's the first Panthers field goal. 2:45 left in the first quarter. Mylena Norton to Morris. Aspen Morris to Ure. Ure pulls a 3 and connects. Turnover right into the hands of Freya Snow. Norton tries a 3. That one misses. Campos wrestles away the rebound. Campos. Down low, Harper. Harper goes up strong, misses the shot, and Snow grabs the rebound. Elbow jumper is off the mark for Norton. Vassell chases down the board. Modine ahead in transition, finds an open Harper, who lays it in. A minute 30 to go in the first. Aspen Morris driving on Schroeder, throws it right to Vassell. Here comes Modine, stops, pulls a 3, misses the bank shot, but guess who's there for the putback? Anna Harper. Morris. Over to Snow. Norton, long 3, misses. Vassell the board. Modine bringing it up. 50 seconds left. Vassell to Harper. Back out to Vassell, a bit too long for her. It stays in bounds. Modine, 15 seconds on the shot clock, out to Senya Campos. Campos tries to go down low for Schroeder, but it's tipped out by Snow. Henley will have an inbound with 12 seconds left on the shot clock. It's like Bergen Porter was lined up to inbound, but the referee correctly overturns it, says it's Henley ball. So Campos will inbound. Underneath, Ladner can't get it to go. Schroeder the rebound, and she's fouled. Michaela Schroeder looking for her first points of the game. First points for Henley by anyone not named Anna Harper. She misses the first free throw. Schroeder comes into this game riding a streak of 6 straight double-doubles. And she makes the second free throw. 30 seconds left. Henley back out to a 10-point lead. Here's Riley Morris. Aslan Ure. Bergen Porter. Guarded by Bailey Ladner. Shot clock is off. Porter to the rack. And she lays it in. Henley with a chance for the last shot. Here's Campos. Hook shot won't go. Schroeder gets it back off the glass. No time for a shot for Redmond. And we end the first quarter with Henley leading 18-8. I'm Matt Bowling. You're watching Henley basketball on mybasin.com.
Mybasin.com, we bring you the power of local radio,
the pace and reach of social media,
the information of 24-hour news,
and the excitement of local sports.
We do this with a team of radio professionals that is second to none.
Klamath Falls is a community that we love and a place that we are proud to call home.
Klamath Falls deserves a media group that is as committed to you as you are to Klamath Falls.
mybasin.com is your go-to place for news,
sports, events, and everything going on at home in Klamath Falls.
Henley head coach Randy Denson is not here tonight. His assistant Heidi Friend is acting head coach for Henley. And you have to think she likes what she's seen from Henley so far. Anna Harper has 15 of Henley's 18 points. Michaela Schroeder has the other 3. Henley leading the number 7 team in 5A by 10 as we start the second quarter. Thrown in to Mylena Norton. Handed to Ure. Now Cheney. Cheney looking to go underneath for Snow, but she mishandles it. And that's going to be a turnover. This is Bailey Ladner. Over to Modine. Modine. Dispossessed. And this is going to be a wide open layup for oh no! Thought it was going to be a wide open layup, but Kennedy Modine said not so fast. She is foul. She does commit a foul in the process of blocking that. But it's not a foul you'd necessarily hate to see if you're the coach, especially after Ure misses the first free throw. Ure goes 1 for 2. Fasell has it stolen from her. Norton out to Aspen Morris. To Ure. Ure guarded by Schroeder. Pass intercepted by Fasell. Norton behind her. Fasell gets the layup. Here's Morris. She tries a 3, misses. Schroeder skies in for the board. Senya Campos to Lily Fussell. Fussell is fouled by Aspen Morris. Foul count even at 1 apiece now this quarter. Campos throws it into Ladner. Now Fussell. Modine. Looking for Schroeder, but throws it right to Snow. Ure pulls up. Bank shot won't go. Fussell the board. Ahead to Campos. Campos throws it to Schroeder. She's double-teamed, loses it. Taken away by Snow. Ahead to Aspen Morris. Over to Cheney in the corner. Her three goes through. And they have to stop to fix the net. .6:11 to go in the first half. It's an 8-point lead for Henley. Shade. Gets it to Fussell. Back to Shade. Fussell, plenty of room for a three. Won't go. Loose ball. And Snow comes away with it. Redmond is going to call a timeout. 5:49 to go in the second quarter. Henley holding a 20-12 lead here at Redmond. I'm Matt Bowling. You're watching Hornets basketball on mybasin.com.
Parent of a high school athlete, I've given up trying to get pictures of my kid playing sports. It's nearly impossible to take pictures and enjoy the game. There is a solution, though. God's Gifts Photography attends high school sporting events in the Basin to take individual and team action photos at a great price. Search God's Gifts 2 on Facebook to learn more. They'll come and capture your athlete in action, creating those frameable lifelong memories so you can watch and just enjoy the moment. Call 541-281-2206 to get your athlete on their schedule. God's Gifts Photography.
Redmond bringing it up the court. Porter. Bergen Porter kicks it to Norton for an open three. That will not go. Foul underneath on the rebound. It's on Preston Shade. That's her third. She'll check out along with Bailey Ladner as Anna Harper and Kennedy Modine check back in. Inbounded to Jaden Nickel. Now Norton drives, puts it up and in. First bucket of the game for Norton. Number 12 junior in the state in the Prep Girls Hoops rankings. And ref says that was last touched by Henley. So it's a turnover. Give you a quick update on the Henley boys game. They're at home facing 3A Lapine. And they lead 26-7 after the first quarter. That game is also being broadcast on mybasin.com with Josh Eldridge on the call. As the contested layup will not fall for Ure. They get it back to Cheney. Corner three for Bergen. Porter misses. Riley Morris is there for the rebound. Wide open on the block and one for Jaden Nickel. So Nickel can make this a 3-point game if she completes the and one. Mason Porter checking back in for the Panthers. Nickel misses the free throw, but there was a violation committed anyway. Henley gets it back. Hornets' lead has been reduced to 4. 4:45 to go in the first half. Campos with a lane to the hoop. Gets the layup. Back the other way. Travel called before the three-point attempt by Mason Porter. Freya Snow checking back in for Redmond. Kennedy Modine to Fassell. Modine. Campos. She is fouled. Second foul of the quarter on Redmond. First on Aslan Ure. Riley Morris checks out for Mylena Norton. Campos into Harper. Now over to Fassell. Fassell double teamed. Loses it, gets it back. Sends it to Campos for a corner three that won't go. Ahead, Mason Porter to the hoop, gets the layup. Modine in trouble. They got to get it out of the backcourt. Fassell can't get across in time. Bergen Porter will inbound for Redmond. Gets it to Mylena Norton. Bergen Porter up top, a three, misses. Schroeder gets the board. Modine. 3:25 to go in the first half. Fassell gets run into, almost loses it. Fassell double teamed. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow points to Henley. Fassell checks out now, replaced by Bailey Ladner. Into Ladner, tipped out of bounds. Ball stays with Henley. Anna Harper had 15 points in the first quarter. She has none so far in the second. They go to her underneath, and there it is. Harper gets it back to a 6-point lead for Henley. Aslan Ure looking for the hoop. They send it out for a three by Cheney that goes. It's a one-possession game as Ladner brings it up. Campos. Underneath, Harper, fouled. It's on Freya Snow. That's her first, and the third on Redmond. Foul count is now even at 3 with 2:41 to go in the second quarter, as Anna Harper knocks in the first free throw. Harper was honorable mention All-State last season. Of course, played a big role in Henley's state championship run. She misses the second free throw, but Michaela Schroeder gets the putback. Back out to Norton for a three. That's good. What do we have here? The officials are conferring. Maybe double checking whether that was a three or a two. Modine keeps it in. Gets it to Harper, and Harper gets, that's a 10-second violation. .2:15 to go in the first half. Redmond could tie the game on this possession. Long inbound, taken away by Harper, sent out of bounds off Snow. Nice play there by the senior to get Henley the ball back. Modine sends it to Schroeder. Modine. Campos goes down, gets it to Ladner. She bounces it to Harper. Her turnaround misses. Schroeder forces a tie-up on the rebound. Possession arrow points to Redmond. Panthers get it back. Norton around the perimeter, driving, misses. Harper gets the rebound, almost has it stolen from her. Gets it to Campos. Campos ahead for Schroeder, but the pass is too long. Would have been wide open, well, was wide open underneath the basket, but the pass ends up out of bounds. 1:33 remaining. Mylena Norton to Aspen Morris. This is Dylan Cheney. Cheney, Riley Morris, Aspen Morris. 15 on the shot clock. Norton in the corner. Now to Cheney. Cheney, they kick it out. They've got to shoot. Morris pulls a three, misses. Rebound tapped around. Sent out of bounds. Henley ball. .6 seconds on the first half clock. Into Senya Campos. Campos slides, gets it to Modine. That's the second time she's slipped in the front court. Modine's floater goes in off the rim. Ahead, the pass to Snow results in free throws. That's Anna Harper's second foul. Fourth of the quarter on Henley. 34.4 seconds on the clock. Snow misses the first free throw as Fasel checks back in for Henley, along with Nevaeh Villa for Redmond. Oh for 2 trip to the free throw line, but they grab the offensive rebound. 30 seconds left. Wide open for a three is Villa, and she cashes in. Henley can hold for the last shot, but they turn it over. Morris, Villa, offensive foul. Senya Campos taking the charge. .5 seconds left. Into Modine. 10 seconds left. Modine to Campos. Ladner. Campos. 2 seconds. She's got to get the shot up. Takes a bump on the shot. No foul called. But Henley will go into halftime with a 29-27 lead on the road against the number 7 team in 5A. I'm Matt Bowling. We'll get you your first half scoring after this break here on mybasin.com.
Parent of a high school athlete, I've given up trying to get pictures of my kid playing sports. It's nearly impossible to take pictures and enjoy the game. There is a solution, though. God's Gifts Photography attends high school sporting events in the Basin to take individual and team action photos at a great price. Search God's Gifts 2 on Facebook to learn more. They'll come and capture your athlete in action, creating those frameable lifelong memories so you can watch and just enjoy the moment. Call 541-281-2206 to get your athlete on their schedule. God's Gifts Photography.
Threads. There are many threads that run through our region. There are churches and schools and Little League teams that bring us together and bind us into communities. There are roads and cars. There are houses and jobs and businesses, all woven together to make the fabric of our communities. There are financial threads that are part of that tapestry as well. For over 80 years, it's been our pleasure to be headquartered here, providing financial services to generations of our friends and neighbors. From that first savings account, to retirement planning, and all of the cars and houses and groceries in between, we keep your money local, investing it back into our communities, adding more threads to the fabric to make our communities stronger. Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union. Find your path.
At mybasin.com, we bring you the power of local radio,
The pace and reach of social media,
The information of 24-hour news,
and the excitement of local sports.
We do this with a team of radio professionals that is second to none.
Klamath Falls is a community that we love and a place that we are proud to call home.
Klamath Falls deserves a media group that is as committed to you as you are to Klamath Falls.
mybasin.com is your go-to place for news,
Sports, events, and everything going on at home in Klamath Falls.
Henley holding on to a 2-point lead here at Redmond. Halfway through this one. Your scoring for the Hornets, Anna Harper with 18 points. She had 15 in the first quarter. Michaela Schroeder with 5. Kennedy Modine, Lily Fassell, and Senya Campos with 2 each. For Redmond, 10 different players have scored, led by Mylena Norton with 5, Aslan Ure with 4, Dylan Cheney, Aspen Morris, Nevaeh Villa with 3 each, Jaden Nickel, Riley Morris, Bergen Porter, and Mason Porter with 2 each, and Freya Snow with 1. Panthers have climbed their way back into this one, thanks in large part to some good perimeter shooting. They've knocked down 5 threes so far tonight. Henley has 1. We'll give you an update from the boys' game at halftime. Henley up 54-12 over 3A La Pine. Freshman Micah Ibarra leading Henley with 18 points. He has 4 made threes. Both teams competed at the Sisters Shootout last weekend. Henley girls won all 3 of their games. Henley boys lost all 3 of theirs. Hornets girls trying to knock off the number 7 team in 5A. That would be a big win in terms of the computer rankings. Games within a classification do count for those. So a win here could really help Henley when it comes time to decide playoff seeding. Again, the Hornets' only loss so far is to the number 1 team in 5A, Crater. That was also a road game, and they did not have Anna Harper for that one. You can see tonight just what a valuable piece she is to this team. About 5 minutes to the start of the second half. We'll take another break Be back in 2 minutes here on mybasin.com.
So lonely, I just sigh and moan. Seems like I've been waiting forever, wondering if you're coming home. I just saw your face, I know you're coming home. I swear there is no place home. And then I heard your voice. I know you're coming home. I know you're coming home.
This is where unconditional love and immeasurable happiness reside. This is home. Coldwell Banker, where home begins.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 120,000 participants here in Oregon who take part in high school sports or activities.
Introducing Smith Bates Marcom Solutions, your trusted partner in marketing and communication. We specialize in crafting compelling campaigns, eye-catching graphics, and impactful branding materials.
Smith Bates is like working with dependable friends. They always help us build our professional image.
Through the innovative strategies that the team at Smith Bates suggested, we've been able to give the brand at Calor the boost that it desperately needed.
Unlock your potential with Smith Bates Marcom Solutions.
Just a few minutes away from the start of the second half here at Redmond. Henley holding on to a 2-point lead, but it was as high as 11. As I mentioned earlier, this is the third matchup between Henley and Redmond in the past 4 years. They've all been at Redmond. Hornets did not make the trip up last season. So this will be the first time that they've faced the Panthers under head coach Alex Carlson. This is his second year at Redmond. And if that name sounds familiar to any Oregon Tech fans, it's because that is the Alex Carlson who was a key piece of the Hustle and Owls 2004 National Championship team. Was an honorable mention All-American, still holds the program record for games played in a career with 146. He's also had 12 years of coaching experience at the college level, most recently as the head women's coach at Southern Oregon. Held that job from 2015 to 2021, took the Raiders to the national championship game in his first season. At the time of his departure, he had the highest winning percentage of any coach in program history at .785. And continuing that record of fast achievement here at Redmond, last year in his first year as the head coach of the Panthers, led them to their first state semifinal appearance in program history. Also put up the second most wins ever at Redmond. 22-6 was their final record. Redmond is, as I said, the third 5A opponent Henley has faced this year. The Hornets are the third 4A opponent that the Panthers have faced this season. They played Mazama and Baker in the first week of December at the Central Oregon Tip-Off Classic. Beat Mazama 71-12, beat Baker 63-31. Henley looking to make things a bit more competitive here. We'll see if they can hold on to this narrow lead. Anna Harper throws it in to Kennedy Modine. Modine Bounces it underneath. And I think Michaela Schroeder was called for the travel. Here's Norton. Over to Snow. Aslan Ure. Hands it to Norton. Now Cheney. Norton. Around the perimeter they go. This is Ure. Bouncing it to Dylan Cheney. In the corner, Norton. Back out to Ure. Over to Cheney. She pulls a three. Bang! And Redmond has their first lead of the game. That's the 6th three of the game for the Panthers. Ahead to Harper. Off a foot. Henley wanted a whistle. They're not going to get one. Very clearly off a foot there. And Ure takes it back the other way for a layup. Another turnover. Ure again. And just like that, Henley is down 5. It's a 7-0 run for Redmond to start the third quarter. Shade able to get it across to Harper. Harper, free throw line jumper is good. Ure. Top of the key, Aspen Morris. Morris in the corner now. To Ure. Ure with a lane to the hoop. Too strong on the layup, but the putback is there for Freya Snow. Intercepted, but taken back by Shade, who gets fouled. Henley led by as much as 11. They now trail by 5. 6:09 to go in the third quarter. Shade. Gets it across. Shade with a path to the hoop. Fouled. 2 free throws coming for Preston Shade. That's the second foul of the quarter on Redmond. It's also the second on Freya Snow. Preston Shade makes the free throw. It's her first point of the game. Two for 2. At the line goes Preston Shade, and Henley's back within 3. Here's Aslan Ure. Top of the key 3 for Morris. Won't fall. Harper had the rebound for a second, but coughed it up. Ure can't get the putback. Schroeder grabs the board. Modine can't escape the long arm of Snow. Snow triple teamed underneath, kicks it out for a 3. That's no good. Putback is there for Bergen Porter. Shade. In trouble, fouled. Henley 2 fouls away from the bonus now. 5:13 to go in the third quarter. Second foul on Dylan Cheney. Modine. Into Harper. Harper drives, too strong off the glass. Out of bounds, it'll stay with the Hornets. Shade. Modine. Back to Shade. Shade guarded by Norton. And a 3-second violation is called against the Hornets. Mylena Norton bringing it up. Norton over to Bergen Porter. Porter driving to the rack, too strong on the layup. Schroeder gets the rebound. Now Shade in transition. Shade finds a lane and scores. Nice drive by Shade. 4:20 remaining in the third quarter. This is Norton. And now Redmond is called for a 3-second violation. Senya Campos checks into the game for Kennedy Modine. Aslan Ure is back in for Redmond. Here's Shade. Shade almost has it stolen from her. Gets it to Fassell for a three. No good. Fassell gets her own miss. Lobs it to Schroeder. Won't go. Another try misses, and a foul on the rebound. That's Schroeder's second, first of the quarter on Henley. Here's Aslan Ure driving on Shade. Back out to Norton. Three's well off. Tap to Harper. Harper ahead to Fassell. Fassell, turn around. Oh, man. What a shot by Fassell. It's a 1-point game. Morris to Ure. Ure, contested pull-up misses. Shade. Fassell. Shade. Campos. Corner three. You bet. Henley back in front. 3 minutes even on the third quarter clock, and once again the net gets caught, so they have to stop to fix it. Henley back in front after giving up a quick 7-0 run to start the third quarter. Top of the key three for Aspen. Morris is off the mark. Schroeder gets fouled on the rebound. That's the third foul on Aspen Morris. Fassell. They've got to go. Fassell loses the ball. Taken away by Norton. But there's a foul on the floor. Might have been another good foul to take there by Henley, as I think that would have been a wide open shot. Ure floats it into Snow. She's fouled on the shot. That's the third on Schroeder. Snow misses the free throw. Henley's got to get ready to rebound here, and they do. 0 for 2 trip to the line for Snow. Campos down low. Schroeder gets fouled. That's the third foul on Cheney, and it puts Henley in the bonus. Schroeder makes the first free throw. Misses. Gets it back, though. Can't keep it in. This is Norton. Norton kicks it to Ure. Ure puts it up and in. Modine ahead to Harper. Pulls up and rattles it home. 1:55 left in the third quarter. Morris, Ure, guarded tightly by Ladner. Over to Morris. Corner three for Norton, too strong. Harper gets the board. 1.5 to go in the third. Campos in transition, gets called for the charge. That's the fourth foul called on Henley. First on Campos. So now the Panthers are also in the bonus. 1:23 left in the third. Norton hands it to Dylan Cheney. This is Riley Morris. Underneath, wide open for the layup is Snow. Campos fell down. Now Campos lost the ball for a second, but Redmond couldn't keep it in bounds. And Heidi Friend, Henley's acting head coach for the evening, takes a timeout. Hornets up 43-42, 1:06 to go in the third here on mybasin.com.
Sports was kind of what defined me as a person. I loved to play every sport I could possibly play. The Abbeys was really the family stomping ground for all of our community. Saturday afternoon soccer tournaments, we'd head over to Abbeys afterwards. And then when we got up into middle school, on our way home, we'd stop at Abbeys after basketball games. When I go home, I want to see two things when I drive through Winston. I want to see my Abbeys and I want to see my high school. And those are the two memories that stick out the most to me.
Henley holding on to a 1-point lead with 1:06 to go in the third quarter here at Redmond. Hornets were up 2 at halftime, gave up a 7-0 run to start the third quarter to go down 5. Didn't panic though, didn't even need to take a timeout, managed to claw their way back in front. Now a corner three by Modine rattles in. Four-point lead for Henley, 55 seconds to go in the third. It's Snow. Over to Cheney. Hands it to Norton. Cheney. Bergen Porter. Kicking it to Cheney. Her three answers. And that's the third three of the night for Dylan Cheney. 27 seconds left. Henley can hold for the last shot of the third. Schroeder to Harper, and she's fouled. Two free throws for Anna Harper. First one goes. 2 for 2. Anna Harper's up to 24 points. Bergen Porter to Cheney. Guarded by Campos. 10 seconds left. They throw it underneath. Open for three is Norton. It comes off the rim. 3 seconds left. They've got to go. Cheney ties it at the buzzer. So we end the third quarter all square at 48. Buckle up, folks. Henley trying to pull off the upset here at Redmond.
All I do is wait. So lonely, I just sigh and moan. Seems like I've been waiting forever, wondering if you're coming home. I just saw your face. I know you're coming home. I swear there is no place that feels as good as home. And then I heard your voice. I know you're coming home. I know you're coming home.
This is where unconditional love and immeasurable happiness reside. This is home. Coldwell Banker, where home begins.
Dylan Cheney's third three of the third quarter and fourth of the game ties it at the buzzer and sends us to the fourth at 48 all. Ure hands it to Cheney. Morris in the corner. Ure gives Redmond the lead. Shade has it tipped back to her. In some trouble. Gets it to Ladner. She pulls a three. Air ball kept in by Harper. Sent to Campos. The bounce pass is off target for Ladner, and that's going to be a turnover. Morris underneath Cheney, too strong. Ladner pulls down the rebound. Shade. Fouled. It's on Dylan Cheney. That's her fourth. Well, if there's anyone you would want to get in foul trouble right now, it's probably her, if you're Henley. Campos drives to Shade on the baseline. Reverse layup won't go. And Aspen Morris pulls down the rebound ahead to a wide open Snow. Loses the ball. Oh, my. Snow could have put Redmond up 5 there, but could not keep the pass in. Shade. Campos. Double teamed. Needs help. Gets it to Harper. Campos thought about a three. Instead, she'll try to drive. In trouble to Shade. Shade way too long for Schroeder. 6:22 left in this one. Redmond gets it back, up by 3. This is Norton. Now Riley Morris hands it to Norton. Norton drives, kicks to Ure for a 3. Pops out, and Schroeder is fouled on the rebound. Second foul of the quarter on Redmond. It's the first on Morris. Bailey Ladner checks out for Lily Fussell. Harper inbounds to Campos. Campos. Schroeder through the defense. Gets the layup. 1 point game. On the other end, Norton pulls a three. Misses. Harper gets the board. Pass back to Shade, goes out of bounds. Some potentially costly turnovers for both teams here in the opening minutes of the fourth. 5:39 to go. Redmond up by 1. Lofted into Snow. Snow misses. Senya Campos across midcourt. Campos. Schroeder. Henley leads. Bergen Porter trying to drive on Harper, goes down, and she'll get called for the travel. Mylena Norton and Aspen Morris checking back in for the Panthers. Shade. Shade trying to go the distance. Bounce pass to Schroeder goes out of bounds. Fussell applying full court pressure. Norton to Aspen Morris. Three for Cheney. You got it. That is Cheney's 5th three of the game, and Henley turns it over. Layup is there for Morris, and the Hornets are now down 4. 4.5 to go. Here's Harper. Harper called for the double dribble. Norton bringing it up. Henley desperately needs a stop here. Morris misses the three. Harper the rebound. Campos. Campos into the defense. Gets fouled. Redmond does not like that. Senya Campos will shoot 2 free throws. It's the 3rd foul of the quarter on the Panthers. 4:10 to go. No, they're not going to have her shoot. They're changing it to on the floor. 2nd foul on Riley Morris. Campos goes to Fussell. Fussell, elbow jumper, swish. 2-point game. Make it a 5-point game. Dylan Cheney cannot be stopped on the perimeter. She has 18 points, all of them on threes. And she gives her team a 5-point lead with 3:57 to go. Henley calls a timeout. Meanwhile, back at the Hornets' nest, the boys, Henley boys, are up 69-24 over 3A Lapine after the 3rd quarter. That game may very well be over by now or close to it, as that would trigger the running clock for the 4th quarter. I just got the message. It is indeed over. Henley wins 80-41. Into Preston Shade. Shade turns it over, taken away by Aspen Morris. Over to Norton. Cheney. Ure. Back out to Norton. Cheney. Aspen Morris. Norton. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Baseline drive off the glass for Ure. Three minutes left. Henley down 7. Hornets badly need a bucket. Campos a deep 3. Got it! Senya Campos delivers. It's down to a 4-point game again. Out to Cheney. Guarded by Fassell. Up top, Aspen Morris. Now Ure. Norton. 2.5 minutes remaining. Panthers trying to milk the clock now. This is Ure. Aspen Morris. Aslan Ure splits 2 defenders and lays it up. Shade. Fassell. Fouled. That's going to be the 4th foul on Redmond. And the 4th on Aspen Morris. She will check out along with Dylan Cheney. 6-point lead for Redmond with 1:57 to go. Into Shade. Schroeder turned over. Stolen by Ure. Norton. And they're going to go into kill clock mode. Ure. Morris. Norton. This is Bergen Porter. Deep 3. No good. Snow the rebound. Fouled. Freya Snow can make this a 3-possession game with 1:24 on the clock. Timeout called by Henley. We'll take one too. I'm Matt Bowling. You're watching Hornets basketball on mybasin.com.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. So if something happens to your tire on the road, we'll fix it, or we'll replace it, no questions asked. Other places make you pay extra for that kind of protection, but at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires, because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more.
Freya Snow, the sophomore, looking to make this a 3-possession game with 1:24 remaining. First free throw pops out. Second one is good. And that might just do it unless Henley can make something big happen quickly. Ladner. Out to Shade for a 3. No good. Snow grabs the rebound. 1:05 remaining. I think Henley's going to have to foul, and they do. They need to foul 3 more times to put Redmond on the free throw line. Porter throws it in. Snow. The layup's good. Under a minute to go. Shade looking for Schroeder. It's intercepted by Snow. And a foul is called. Shade commits the foul. Next one will be free throws for the Panthers. It's going to be Mylena Norton. Mylena Norton, number 12 junior in the state in the Prep Girls Hoops rankings, was second team All-State as a sophomore last season. Led the Panthers with 15 points per game. Makes the first free throw here. Norton knocks down both. Campos looking for Fasell on the baseline. It's tipped out. Campos looking to inbound. Shade underneath. Fasell fouled. Fasell misses the first free throw. Fasell goes 0 for 2. Cheney grabs the rebound, and it looks like they're going to send Norton back to the line. 23.8 seconds on the clock. Norton makes the first. And the second. Here's Campos. Deep three from Odine. Rolls out. Schroeder grabs the rebound. Gets the putback to fall. And looks like Norton will be headed back to the free throw line. knocks down both free throws again. She is a perfect 6 for 6 from the stripe this quarter. 5 seconds left. Campos will take one last shot and miss it. Henley's upset bid falls short thanks to an absolute barrage of threes by the number 7 team in 5A. I'm Matt Bowling. Don't go away just yet. We'll have your final scoring after this break here on mybasin.com.
Parent of a high school athlete, I've given up trying to get pictures of my kid playing sports. It's nearly impossible to take pictures and enjoy the game. There is a solution, though. God's Gifts Photography attends high school sporting events in the Basin to take individual and team action photos at a great price. Search God's Gifts 2 on Facebook to learn more. They'll come and capture your athlete in action, creating those frameable lifelong memories so you can watch and just enjoy the moment. Call 541-281-2206 to get your athlete on their schedule. God's Gifts Photography.
Threads. There are many threads that run through our region. There are churches and schools and little league teams that bring us together and bind us into communities. There are roads and cars. There are houses and jobs and businesses, all woven together to make the fabric of our communities. There are financial threads that are part of that tapestry as well. For over 80 years, it's been our pleasure to be headquartered here, providing financial services to generations of our friends and neighbors. From that first savings account to retirement planning and all of the cars and houses and groceries in between, we keep your money local, investing it back into our communities, adding more threads to the fabric to make our communities stronger. Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union. Find your path.
At mybasin.com, we bring you the power of local radio,
The pace and reach of social media,
the information of 24-hour news,
and the excitement of local sports.
We do this with a team of radio professionals that is second to none.
Klamath Falls is a community that we love and a place that we are proud to call home.
Klamath Falls deserves a media group that is as committed to you as you are to Klamath Falls.
mybasin.com is your go-to place for news,
Sports, events, and everything going on at home in Klamath Falls.
Henley loses at Redmond in a final score that is really not reflective of just how competitive this game was. In the end, though, you really have to think that Redmond's depth, combined with that barrage of threes, was just a little too much for the Hornets. Panthers finished with 11 threes on the evening. I'm not sure what their percentage was. It felt like it was pretty high, though. All right, your final individual scoring, well, starting with Henley. Anna Harper had 24, including 15 in the first quarter. Michaela Schroeder finished with 12. I don't know how many rebounds she had, but if she got at least 10, that would be her 7th straight double-double. Senya Campos had 8, Lily Fassell had 6, Kennedy Modine had 5, and Preston Shade had 4. For Redmond, Dylan Cheney leading the Panthers with 18 points on 6 made threes. Aslan Ure with 17, Mylena Norton with 11, Freya Snow with 8, Riley Morris and Bergen Porter with 4 each, Aspen Morris and Nevaeh Villa with 3 each, and Jaden Nickel and Mason Porter with 2 each. In case you were keeping track, that is 10 different scorers for Redmond. Again, Panthers' depth maybe just a bit too much for Henley in a really hard-fought game. Hornets will turn their attention to their Skyline Conference opener at Klamath Union on Thursday. That game will start at 6. We will have coverage for you on mybasin.com. If you're wondering where Redmond's heading next, they've got 10 days off before hosting another 4A squad, Pendleton, on January 17th. I'm Matt Bowling. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Tune into our radio show, Ballin' in the Basin, with myself and Josh Eldridge at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Going to be giving a bit more detailed breakdown of this game, as well as catching up on how all of the other Basin teams have fared in their recent matchups. For now, though, I'm Matt Bowling saying goodnight from Redmond. You've been watching Henley basketball on mybasin.com.